Maybe since becoming a mom, you've told yourself that you don't care about how you look. It's fine. There's more important things to take care of. And somewhere inside, though, there's a part of you that is almost feeling a bit resentful. Maybe you don't even want to admit that you're resentful, and you're literally telling yourself it's fine. And you could feel something. Every time you try to make an appointment, something comes up, you make an excuse, you sit there and you feel this sense of dis-ease as you're getting your nails done, your hair done, whatever it is that you like to do for you to look good. And if we really think about it, the world continuously tells us that there's nothing more important than our children. And as a mother, I could attest that, yeah, duh. Of course, but that's exactly why you need to be obsessed with yourself. That's exactly why you need to prioritize yourself. That's exactly why it's not fine, and you do need to make the appointments, and you do need to make the effort to show up, and you do need to drop the excuses, because your child is looking at how you are treating the most important woman in their life, you. And now if you clicked on this video, you're not actually vain, you're not actually selfish, but perhaps there is definitely, perhaps, a part of you that is secretly envying the woman that gave herself the permission to look good. Because it's not even about looks. It's about how you choose to prioritize yourself. It's how you choose to show up for yourself. So in this one, we're going to break it down. We're going to give ourselves that permission. And if we don't know each other, hi, my name is Atena Morelli. Welcome to the channel. On this channel, we learn to love ourselves unconditionally and we manifest our dream realities. And part of loving ourselves unconditionally is taking care of ourselves. Yes, especially as moms. Not even as moms, especially as moms. So if you're down for the ride, click that subscribe button, throw your girl a like if you're excited for the video, and let's continue going into it because we have already actually started. So I got my notes. Mama needs her notes. Okay, so let's be honest. Whether you have a newborn, 2 kids, 4 kids. Actually, my friend who has 4 kids has her shit together more than some of us who have like 1 or 2 kids. You're tired, okay? You're tired. The life has become more chaotic. You can't press pause once you have kids. All right. Maybe you're even feeling like you're running on empty. And when you start to really think about it, and when you stopped taking care of yourself, it's an energetic shift that has actually occurred. It's not a time management problem. It can potentially seem that way, but it is an energetic shift where somewhere along the line, you stopped taking yourself seriously. And it's sneaky and obvious in a lot of ways because taking care of a human and being trusted with that is a big deal. And sometimes what can happen is automatically we might think that we're just no longer a priority. Just because your child is going to take priority over you does not mean you no longer take priority. Now, I'm not saying stop taking care of your child and continue to make a bunch of appointments just for yourself, but you got to take back that seriousness. If you think that you just don't have time, it is because you are not valuing yourself for the time that you actually have. So the mom that you're envying, she's not lucky. She's actually prioritized herself. And when you prioritize yourself and you're clear on the fact that you are of value inherently, that your desires matter, that your wanting to feel alive actually matters, then you will start taking that same energetic stance and people will start to actually look at you as that lucky mom. And if you want to understand deeper into what this particular part means, I'm going to link the Lucky Mom Syndrome series below because being lucky is not random. Okay, it's actually been studied. It is through different decisions. So the mom who's been prioritizing herself, she is seeing and filtering reality in a bit of a different way that you currently are. She's giving herself permission slips, places where you aren't, and that is where she's able to identify how to do these things. So of course, I'm going to say some moms have full-time help, have endless amount of money. That is actually a reality for some women. I can tell you right now, that's not my reality. I don't want to have a nanny. I want to be involved with my child's life. I am with her pretty much every single day. I get about a day and a half where my mother-in-law comes in and supports me, and I have identify different situations of how to integrate my self-care. And still there was this resistance of, do I matter enough? And I talk more about this in the Lucky Mom Syndrome series so that you get crystal clear on what your values are, what matters to you, so that at the very least you're capable of setting your priorities straight, because many of us don't know how to set our priorities. So if you didn't know how to do it before having a child, it's definitely a lot messier now that you have a child or multiple children. I knew how to do it before and it still got mad messy as soon as I had my baby girl. So the minute I reprioritized myself, I began to give myself the permission slips. Suddenly I began to identify opportunities left, right, and center. Even sometimes I want to get things done and I'm like, oh, but I don't see how. Let the solution come. It's important for me to, for instance, get my hair done. I did not know I was going to get my hair done today. Okay. But because I knew it was important, I saw the opportunity and I jumped on it. And then I was like, let me just film the video for my women. Let me film it while my hair looks, I kind of like it. I love it. And you know why it's kind of even more challenging to shift this mindset? Because the world conflates self-obsession with being selfish, but they are not the same thing. When you are obsessed with yourself, you are literally seeing yourself as a human worthy of value, that you matter. When you are selfish, you don't care about anyone else. I know if you clicked on this video, you love your child, you love your children, you want to be the best mom. That conflict that you're feeling within, that's what needs to be clarified. Once you bring it now to the conscious, what's unconscious into the conscious, I want you to make one promise to yourself, make one decision, one thing that you have been neglecting on, and just figure out how to get it done. Even if it is talking about it with your partner, talk about it with your friend, write it in the comments below. I'm ready to get my hair done. I'm ready to hire a trainer. I'm ready to take my fitness journey seriously. And I give myself the permission to do so. Write it below. I give myself the permission to fill in the blank. Because as you become more obsessed with yourself, you're actually honoring who you are. You matter. You have an identity beyond being a mom. You are a human being in the story. How do we want to raise children to be independent and happy and even contributing members to society if we are abandoning ourselves in the process of raising our children? Like, it literally actually makes no sense to me. You are a leader in your child's life, not just a caretaker. So if you don't prioritize how you look, your feelings, like getting therapy or whatever it is that you feel inside that you're like, I really want to get this done. I really want to do this. If you don't prioritize that, how is your child supposed to know to prioritize themselves? The most important thing that you can model for your child is a woman who shows up for herself. You know, I spoke about this, I don't even remember in which video, but when I started coming out of the post-birth phase, I really wanted to start filming my videos for YouTube. But right now, I'm on maternity leave. Like, it's not about making money for me right now. And blessed, I have a husband who's got me. I have a beautiful provider in this life. And at the same time, I felt like, well, am I allowed to create because I just want to? Am I allowed to show up on this channel when I have a baby girl to take care of? And then I felt guilty at first showing up and creating the videos, and I felt guilty not creating the videos. Like, I felt like I was a losing battle. Okay. Now you might think this has nothing to do with looks, but this is the energetic glow up. Like, when I express my thoughts through this camera with you and we interact, my soul comes to life. And so if I don't think that I'm allowed to do that, and I don't think I'm worthy of that time to pursue my dreams, to pursue my passions, just because there is no net worth attached to it, how can I teach my baby girl, hey, your passions are worthy. What makes you happy is worthy. Then I would just be teaching her, well, it's only worthy if you make money. You get the drift? We have to ask ourselves, how do we want to raise our children and do that for ourselves? And I know it's hard because I'm experiencing in real time. Before becoming a mom, I really didn't totally get it when my clients would talk about this, because I had plenty of mama parents. And now I get it. I get it. And I promise you, once you push through and you reevaluate what your priorities are, definitely, honestly, go check out that first video of the Lucky Mom Syndrome, or listen to it as you're going for a walk. Answering those questions and getting clear on those questions, it really made it so much easier to identify what it is that actually needed to happen. Like, since then, I have hired my trainer. I did psychosomatic therapy for 2 months. It was so good for me, and I still may do a couple of sessions here and there. I changed a bit my diet. I've been going for walks every day. I am taking the opportunities. Like, I just went for a manicure yesterday. I got my hair done today. I had something that I had to remove surgically out of my back, and I've been literally dealing this for like maybe years actually. And now I'm like, I don't have time to deal with this thing that's bothering me. It's a cyst. It's like benign and whatever. I'm like, I don't have time to be bothered by this. I'm making the time to remove it. Like, I stalled for so long, and it's not even that long actually, it's just a couple of months, because I talked to some of my friends who have kids way down the line and they're still not prioritizing yourself. One of my dear friends has 4 children, and this woman looks good. Like, good. Like, her hair is done, her lashes be done, her eyebrows be fixed. She's always dressing cute, you know, it's like she's showing up for herself. She has 4 children. And I realized that because she's like, I'm not abandoning myself. And I was like, you're right. And I was like, I will not be one of those moms who will abandon herself. And trust that choosing and giving yourself that permission, it will come with resistance. And that's why it's important to surround yourself, even if it's showing up on this video and writing in the comments, with women, mamas who support you in that self-abandonment, because who support you in that self-obsession. Not the self-abandonment, because there's plenty of moms who will support you in that self-abandonment. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're right. Who cares what you look like? Who cares if you never treat yourself? Who cares if you've gained weight and it's vain to think about your body? If you're here, it's because you don't agree. So let's change it, mama. If you have a lot of things that you want to get done and you feel already overwhelmed, you're like, oh shit, I haven't taken care of my mental glow up, my physical glow up, my clothes still don't fit me, I don't know how I'm eating. Pick the thing that is really bothering you the most and just start there. And let it be a positive upward spiral. Promise, if you listen to the Lucky Mom Syndrome, it's just going to click for you. It's going to be so much easier. It is an energetic and mindset shift. There's also this beautiful walking meditation that's only 7 minutes that will allow you to stay in that energy, because what you're going to do, you're going to reprogram your mind to see, remember, and reprioritize yourself in conjunction with being the incredible mama that you are. So until next video, I'm sending you so much love. Bye.